Welcome and hello to another vlog. I am Rufus Gazelle, and today, yes, we are on the search of another trig point. This one, however, could be a little bit trickier. So guys, we've left Ferndown, which is the other side of Poole, and we are here at Upton Heath, which is just on the boundary in Poole in Dorset. And we are here for the Corfe Hills Reservoir, Trig point 2411. Now, this is accessible, a lot easier than going through the shrubbery and the heathland like we had in Ferndown. But unlike the one in Ferndown, today is going to be a little bit more trickier because sometimes the trig point is locked behind closed doors. Not 100%, but we will find out today if that is the case. But we will document it, we will go there. If we can't get in, then maybe another day we will come back and try, or I'll ask permission if there's someone there. But here guys, at Upton Heath is where our journey begins. Welcome guys to yet another vlog, another day, another beautiful day I might add. A bit overcast, but yet it's still a beautiful, nice warm day. And I'm not sure how this vlog is going to go today, whether or not we're going to find this trig point 2411. But we will give it our best shot, and hopefully a bit of luck will be on our side. But we're here at Upton Heath Nature Reserve. Nice billboard here to show you basically what this place has to offer in terms of creepy crawlies. So it's the Great Heath, living landscape, Upton Heath Nature Reserve, and we get all sorts. We get the harmless smooth snakes, which I'm guessing are like adders and things like that, which is just down here. And we get like lizards, I guess, the Dorset stronghold of our two rarest reptiles, which I don't know what they are. That doesn't really say what their names are, but yep, we get reptiles here. We get dragonflies, and you get the gist, And we get some rare spiders too. And we are currently, I don't know, we are here on the map, and the reservoir is over here, where the trig point is located. So we're going to give it our best shot and see how we get on today. This vlog really is going to be a filler vlog, I think, because I'm going to have to do a lot of rambling on about things and trying to give you good content to actually watch, because I've got a funny feeling I don't know about how this is going to go. If we actually find this trig point and gain access to it, I will be over the moon. But I've got a funny feeling you just can't get to it. Not unless we are extremely, and I mean extremely lucky. But we live in hope. We got to stay positive. It ain't too far from my homestead. Not as far. Well, I say not as far. Ferndown's the closest trig point to my home, but this one isn't that much further away. It's not impossible to come back another day and try again if we fail. Let's persevere and crack on. I have to admit, Upton Heath is a lot more beautiful looking, scenic viewing platform to be held in front of me. God knows what I just said then, but it made sense to me. Wow, what a view this has to offer. I cannot believe I've never been here before in my life. In all my days that I've lived in this area, I've never ventured up to Upton Heath, and I really do need telling off, because this, what I see in front of me, is absolutely breathtaking. No wonder they have put a trig point up here. In memory of Dennis and Phyllis, Joe and Hester. What a beautiful little thing to have on a bench all the way up here. But I hope you don't mind guys, I just want to stand on the bench just to show the viewers what sort of view I am getting from all the way up here. It's Upton Heath. This doesn't do it justice. Look at that. You've got the Purbex all the way in the distance over there, swooping on round to the Poole Harbour. Man, and that is literally like the Purbex over there. Corfe Castle's over there in the distance somewhere. Swanage is round the corner, just around that corner out to sea. Poole is what you can just sort of see right there. There's Poole. There we go. Man, This is absolutely breathtaking. Right, enough sightseeing. We need to crack on and try and find this trig point if we can. Although this could be interesting. I mean, there's the bench that we just saw this beautiful view from. And I just literally realised that that's quite a steep way to get up to the reservoir up there. But in for a penny, in for a pound. And let's just make sure we don't break our neck trying to get down here. Good thing I got some nice walking shoes on today. I can't believe I've not been here. I really can't. Really impressed, really impressed. Right, trig point, where are you? I'm coming for you, baby. I'll tell you what, this is a lovely little walk up here, all the way up to this sort of reservoir that we're heading to. I'm sure it's not a very big one. I'm sure it's just a man-made enclosed reservoir that they have, but in terms of views and the walk, wow. Man oh man. I do apologise if I'm out of breath. I'm not the fittest guy in the world, hence why I've started doing this, to get more exercise. But it's well worth it. I don't know what it is with me in Heathland at the moment, but these trig points really do love to be located around heathlands. I'm sure as we venture out further into Dorset, we will come across more trig points on the top of hills and such like, on, you know, where you would think you'd find a trig point, that sort of thing. That's not to say you wouldn't find a trig point here, because the views that it has to offer would be an ideal place to have a trig point. So I'm not really shocked that there is one here. It's just getting to it. I may have underestimated my route planning. I seem to have taken the most long-winded way around possible. I literally have come from over there, okay, not there exactly, but over there somewhere, and I've walked up to that little hill there, down that hill, over to here, to then go up this hill, when I'm sure I could have just gone right round and not had to do any of this at all. And I'm definitely making hard work of this when I don't think I needed to. Okay, I think I'm on the right path now. I finally used some common sense and found the most direct path to the top of the hill where the trig point is located without making a big hash of it. Although I could be wrong still, as where I thought I was going seems to be a dead end. Hey, this isn't part of the plan. Okay, so the footpath is literally buried amongst the heathland. If I show you, it's in amongst this lot. That's where I was down there, getting completely lost and confused. And then at the last second I saw this little path in amongst the undergrowth, heading in the right direction to where I need to be going. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. We're nearly there. Right, that was an experience. That's the hill there. I climbed up the other side, over the top and down here to here where I am now. I found a main footpath, which is what I should have done to begin with. The car has literally parked pretty much at the end of this footpath. Why on earth I decided to go a different way, I don't know, but I'm paying the price. And this better be open, or at least access to, because I can't believe how easy I could have made this. But I like to make things difficult. Wow. Okay, we're having some fun today. I've just realised I could have actually parked my car a lot closer than anticipated. But that's what you get for not coming to Upton Heath before and making a mistake, i.e. very, very large mistake in route planning today. But hey, it's happened. It's in the rearview mirror, it's behind us. The car is literally, I'll show you, it's not far at all. I think I probably could have located the trig point by now, documented it if I can get in, and then go back to the car by the time I get there. But literally, as I came from that direction, you'll see there's a footpath just over there that I came up, and I've just been stood over there looking at the view, which is over there. The Trig point is apparently in the reservoir just over there. Down there, literally, is where the car is. I couldn't have scratched my legs any more than I have done today. I mean, I suppose it's my fault. I broke the real, what do they say, the cardinal rule, the cardinal sin. I broke the one thing you should never do. Never ever walk across Heathland in shorts. You are asking for trouble. And as I left Ferndown earlier, I should have gone home and got some longer trousers on, but I did think, in hindsight, this would have been a lot easier to find than Ferndown. I didn't think I'd be rummaging around the Heathland like I was earlier. Well, I didn't need to. I just so happened, I thought, why not? When you're in Rome, you might as well walk straight through the Heathland and make it extremely difficult. And that's what I did. And my legs are now in bits. And let's go and see if we can gain access. I hope so. Well, this isn't looking promising. I mean, this is only, I think, a rear access or a side access. It's for the reservoir booster, whatever that is, and booster. So this isn't the main entrance, but it is locked up. And the Trig point is literally just over that ridge. So we will have another wander around the perimeter and see if there is a gate open or if there's someone around to ask permission to go in. But it's not looking promising at all, I'm afraid. Anyway, we venture on.
As we take a closer look at the map, Trig point 2411 is located at Upton Heath on the outskirts of Poole in Dorset, just south of Corfe. As we zoom in, the Trig point is roughly 92 to 93 metres above sea level and is located within a secure compound surrounded by a 10-foot high barbed wire fence, inaccessible to the general public. I do not recommend entering, as you probably will most likely be prosecuted. But today, I got kind of lucky. Take a look at this. This footage was recorded by an employee of Wessex Water upon my visit today to Trig point 2411 at Corfe Reservoir. He kindly took my camera, walked up to the top, located the Trig point, recorded this amazing footage, 360 degrees and a close-up of the flush bracket, even reading out the numbers for me.
S2543.
So as you can tell from the footage that I've just literally shown you there, I found the Trig point. It's been documented on my phone. I have the footage, but it wasn't me taking it. I'm not going to give any names, I'm not going to get anyone into trouble, but I physically wasn't allowed in. The Trig point itself is enclosed within the Corfe Hills Reservoir. It's fenced off, as you can see, completely barbed wire fence that goes round all the way around the perimeter of the reservoir. Every gate is locked. Now, I just so happened to get extremely lucky today, and thank God that I did. There's someone working here. I think if you come here at a weekend, you wouldn't have a chance in hell at getting in. Not unless you wanted to break the law and climb this barbed wire fence behind me. And you'd be stupid to. You'd end up killing yourself. But you can't get in. You can't get in. I mean, you will end up getting into a lot of trouble. The guy that is here took the camera off me. He went up there, he filmed it for me, he brought the camera back down. And that's the right way to do. If you can't physically get to it, you can ask permission. As you can see, the gate here will normally be locked, okay, and you physically just can't get in. And it literally is over the far side. And you can see why there is a Trig point up there, because it's a beautiful view. And you probably can see for miles and probably pick up other Trig points from that location. But today, it just wasn't meant to be. But I'm classing it as a completion. I have completed it. Just because I physically didn't touch it myself doesn't mean I didn't record it and document it, because I did. And it was because of this guy here. I'm not going to show any number plates, I don't want to get anyone into trouble, but the guy that's working here today has absolutely done me a blinder by helping me Actually, well, I don't even know where I'm going. I need to go back the other way. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to break the rules. I'm not going to break in. It just is pure luck that today someone is up here and they were able to go up to the top and film it for me and bring me my camera back down. It's such a shame that I couldn't physically go up there myself, but hey ho, life is life. There's plenty more trig points to bag. This one has been bagged and I am claiming it, even though I didn't physically touch it. I did see it from afar, but not physically get my hands on it. So all we've got left to do now, guys, is head back to the car. It's been a very adventurous day today. 2 trig points bagged over 2 separate vlogs. I'm going to take that as a success, as that has been officially bagged. Even though it wasn't me there touching it, there's no photograph of me stood in front of it, I'm still going to take that, because I guarantee whoever goes there and tries to locate that trig point, if you get in and you document that trig point yourself, I guarantee you've done it illegally. There's no way on earth anybody without the proper authorization and clearance and the certified passes that you need, you ain't getting in there, because you have to be specially trained, and because of lawsuits and this, that and the other, you ain't getting in there. Simple as. So if you want to bag that trig point, then are you better off coming up here during the week and doing what I did, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be someone there to help you out. I mean, if they let you in, then fair play. But the guy that I was speaking to back there, I'm not going to say what his name is. I don't want to get him into trouble. But he said that nobody would be allowed in. Nobody. And if they did, and it got found out, they would lose their job. So it's not worth someone's job just for me or any of you guys to document a trig point. It's not worth it. It's not fair on them. I mean, it's all right for you, but for them, they could lose their job. And I'm not going down that avenue. I will do things the right way. And I feel proud that I didn't just walk in through an open gate, which there was an open gate. I could have walked straight in, and I literally could have quickly nipped up there, got the trig point, and probably got out without being seen. Chances are very unlikely, because he was walking the perimeter doing work. But what's the point? I mean, you ask permission. If they say yes, you can do it freely without any guilt. Like I said, he did it for me. He's filmed it for me. We got it, we bagged it, we got the numbers. Not necessarily a photograph of myself with it, but it's all part of the adventure, isn't it? It's all part of the adventure. Well, I cannot believe, though, the fact that we are literally right back at the beginning to where I started, where my car is. And literally, if I'd followed this path all the way around the perimeter of the heath, it takes you straight to the water reservoir. Instead, I decided, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But from here, I walked through that gate, across the heathland to the top, down a hill, all the way over the other side. I came up that hill in front of me, up that hill, through all that heathland, across the top to the reservoir, which is over there. And I could have just walked down that footpath. God, I make life so hard for myself. And all I had to do was not walk that way, but to walk that way. What on earth was I thinking? And it's great access as well to the heathland, because you've only got to park in this road behind me and you're literally straight out onto the heath. It's absolutely wonderful down here at Upton Heath. It's just a shame about the trig point, physically not being able to get up close to it, but I did see it, and the guy that I saw, without naming names, documented it on camera for me, and what more can you ask for? It's been a success. It's been an absolute success today. And I think this is going to be one of those days where I'm going to look back upon and think, that's how you do it. That's how you should bag a trig point, by asking permission and people going out of your way to document it for you when you can't get it yourself, without trespassing and breaking rules. And I'm proud of myself that I didn't just walk in, and I did it the right way. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty more trig points along the way where I'm going to be able to get to them with ease without any issue. But today, when they're in an enclosed environment like a reservoir, it just isn't accessible, and I really do express that if you do decide to try and bag all the trig points in Dorset, you won't be bagging that one, not without help from somebody, because there's no way you're going to get in. It's not fair to get them into trouble, and it's not fair to break in, climb a fence, this, that and the other. You've just got to accept that it's in an enclosed private property. It is there, it's intact. Looking at the video that he did for me, it looks in very, very good condition. I'm probably going to give it a score of a 7 out of 10 again. Pretty much like the one at Ferndown. It was in very good condition. It's a little bit more exposed than the one at Ferndown in terms of high up on a hill with not really much protection. But it's in a perfect place for a trig point, isn't it? You look over and you can see the Purbex in the distance, you can see Poole, you can see Upton, you can see Hamworthy. It's an ideal place to have a trig point, and you can see for miles up there, absolute miles. And yeah, I'm just proud that we went through it all and we came out with a result, and it was a result, and I'm happy with that. I just have to add as well that the guy that did the footage for me from the water company, he did read out the flush bracket number, which was S2543, that's Sierra 2543, trig point 2411. So he read all that information out for me. It's been documented, and that's another tick in the old trig point logbook. Wow, what an adventure that was today, and it certainly was one of those. Life throws many curveballs, and today was no exception. But we adapted and we overcame. We had a problem, we couldn't get in, so we asked and we got around it, and we still managed to document it, and that's the main thing. Wow, if every vlog is like this, it's going to be an interesting journey trying to bag all these trig points across Dorset, and we're certainly heading in the right direction there, guys. All I've got left to say is please, please, please go and hit the notification bell, go and subscribe if you like what you see, like the video, and I'll see you all very soon. Guys, cometh the man, cometh the end. Vlog over.